Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Garrard County Middle School, where we're going to get you set for some Saturday afternoon live basketball action here on the Golden Lion Sports Network. Great to have everybody along. Hopefully you've had a productive day. Got out, got some Christmas shopping, holiday shopping done, and now you're settled in. Get you something warm to drink. Settle in and get ready for a little high school basketball action. It's Garrard County hosting Lexington Christian, and it's all coming up here next. I've got Scott Bowl and Caleb Grasham. They're going to get you ready for everything you need to know on the Bob Allen pregame show. Coming up next, it's the Golden Lion Sports Network, Lexington Christian at Garrard County. Stick around. Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Hunt Insurance Agency, Sutton Pharmacy, the Irvin Group Realtors and Auctioneers, Danville Office Equipment, Toyota of Somerset, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all dealmaker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place, and that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the campus of Garrard County Middle School, where this afternoon, the homestanding Garrard County Golden Lions are paid a visit by Lexington Christian Eagles, coming down south from the 11th region, as they are 3-1 on this short early year, with Garrard County 2-1, as they are a battle of both teams just trying to figure out what it's going to look like this year, as most teams are around the state of Kentucky. Jeff Jacobs, Caleb Gresham, Scott Bowen here for the Bob Allen Motor Mall pregame, where today we're going to talk about all things Garrard County Golden Lion basketball. Coach Gresham, this was a game originally was going to be scheduled for this evening. Lots of great things going on in the community, as the Chamber of Commerce here in Lancaster and other folks are putting on a winter, I guess, parade,
Christmas
festival,
parade.
Christmas, everything Christmas. So if you're watching us today, stay warm, get everything in this afternoon, but come out tonight at 6 o'clock. They will be leaving from the Garrard County Middle School and making their way down to 27 up through the beautiful square of Lancaster, Kentucky, and making their way back here. So make your way out. Lots of candy to be had, lots of good times. Santa Claus and
Candy.
the Grinch.
Oh, I love candy.
I'm telling you.
And hey, listen, we're back.
We're back, baby.
I mean, the Gold Line Sports Network is back.
It's back. You know,
so, man, I tell you, it's been, what, 5, 6, 7 weeks?
You know, and I miss it. I miss it.
Oh,
I enjoy getting here and talking to our millions of fans. And, you know,
millions upon
it's
millions.
Just, I know that they really miss the great things that we have to say
insight.
about where to eat, the things that happen to us as we're going to the game.
We did have a good pregame meal today.
We had a pregame meal, and so, you know, it's all about that. I was talking to Lamont Hawker and his brother and wife just a minute ago, and we were talking about football and all that good stuff, and they were laughing at us. They said, we always know where the good places to eat is when we tune in.
The brisket tacos at Bradford Barbecue today, and the potato salad.
The potato salad.
Bradford Barbecue is all over.
It's elite. I'm not going to lie to you. The potato salad is elite, and I'm not a big potato salad guy. But anyway, I know you guys didn't want to come in here for a Saturday afternoon Food Network show.
It's something I know a lot about, Scott.
Well,
I mean, you can just look at my body type here, and you can tell that guy likes to eat.
We have not missed too many meals, my man. So Garrard County coming in on a short season and 2-1, paying host to LCA coming in at 3-1. And Coach, this is a team, Garrard County, where they're still trying to find their footing. Mason Sula, the big guy in the middle, just making his way back, has made his first appearance the other night, coming off a little bit of a football injury, but he's back. The loaded with guards, kids that get up and down the floor, can really shoot the basketball. Coach Cooper's bunch is as athletic as you probably ever seen with the Garrard County team.
Yeah, and there's no doubt about that. And I am serious. I mean, I am so excited, folks, to kind of be back here on the Gold Line Sports Network. And we are excited that this does officially kick off the basketball coverage of the Gold Line Sports Network. So we appreciate you folks tuning in. Appreciate the folks that are going to go back and kind of watch this after the fact. And I'm excited. I know that these guys have really worked hard. They've been committed and dedicated throughout the offseason here. And I do think I think the team plays an entertaining style.
They do.
You can look at the points. Anytime in high school when you're scoring 70 and 80 points, man, you're playing a pretty fun pace of play, really kind of getting up down the court and kind of shooting the basketball.
They really do. And they move it up with a lot of urgency, lots of good shooters. Fugate, Cooper, lots of those guys that can fill it up as with others, many others, with Alcorn and Adams and all those folks. So lots of points to be scored here at Garrard County, hopefully today for the Golden Lions. We'll go ahead and take our first break, and we'll be back as Coach Gresham will give you the Hunt Insurance keys of the game as you're listening to the Bob Allen Motor Mall pregame here on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Go.
And welcome back, folks, here at Garrard County Middle School, where today the Garrard County Golden Lions are taking on the Eagles from Lexington Christian, as this is going to be a 12th versus 11th region contest, as the LCA Eagles are in a powerful 11th region. And 12th region coach always holds our own. You know, we talk about it many times in girls and boys basketball that year in and year out, all the talk goes to the 11th and the 6th and the 7th in Louisville. But my goodness, the 12th region year in and year out holds our own.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And I think this is another an opportunity for the 12th region to kind of have a good showing to kind of prove that point here, Scott. And Scott, before we get to the Hunt Insurance keys of the game, you know, this is the Christmas season, right?
It's the season of
Let's
giving.
take
It's
that thing out of
so
there.
hold on a minute.
Oh,
Coach.
listen,
all right, I mean, so it's the giving, not the taking.
I was
right?
going to take.
It's the eating. What are you
It's the
talking
eating.
about?
So
Get
this
in
is
my belly.
This is from one of our great friends, Jana Bottoms.
Jana Bottoms.
And man, I absolutely love Jana Bottoms.
Man, especially when she brings this.
So Jana has brought us some J&J's Kentucky Cashew Brittle.
And we're not new to this. It's really good.
no, it's really good.
We love it.
Unbelievable.
It's really good, and we're not just saying it because we have a bag of it here.
And here's the thing: I don't even like cashews, and I love this. Like, so I mean, it's beautiful. It's
Oh, my
great
goodness.
stuff. And then she also has. Is it with us? Do we have the cinnamon stuff?
No, this is just
She also has the cinnamon stuff as well.
Oh my God, pecan chorizo. I mean, she is so talented.
She is.
I
It's
mean,
great.
one of just the salt of the earth, kind of one of the best people that I've been blessed to get to know. So Jana has brought. Now there's three of us.
There's three of us.
So y'all want to wrestle for it?
No, wait a minute. No, the last time a couple bags showed up, I didn't get one, so I know one of those bags, Jana, has my name on
I
it.
might have to throw a flag on that
We're
one.
going to have to settle this later, all right? We'll just get there and wrestle.
So
after.
where could one purchase these, Coach Gresham? If
So
I was looking
Cersei's
to
on
purchase
Main,
one? Yes.
and Chills in Harrodsburg kind of sells these
Now,
things.
don't hide those bags over here too far.
Or-
I mean, hey, out of sight, out of mind, folks.
Or if you're at any 12th region gymnasium over the course of the basketball season and
There
you
you go.
see the Coach Scott Bottoms as
The
the
GOAT.
signing secretary, the GOAT, as he's around, I would say you could probably place an order.
Yeah, and one of the things, honestly, Scott's here today, and we're going to have him on at halftime.
That's right.
And kind of give him an opportunity to kind of share a few things. But, one thing Scott says, they're having a hard time keeping it on the shelves. So there is
believe
no
it.
doubt the
I do.
secret is out.
Yeah.
Secret is
now,
out.
I'm going to tell you something. This Kentucky Cashew Brittle is unbelievable. Now,
It's great.
Now, if you ever get on her good side and she gets you to make some, or she makes some Rice Krispie treats.
Krispie treats.
Oh, my goodness.
Especially pre-UK football games.
Oh, man. It's essential for any tailgate.
Coach, we can sit here and talk. We told you this was fractionally just like a Food Network show. They've contacted us, wanted to get involved, and we've not quite got there yet. But also listening out, bless his heart, is Mike Boland today, as he has my eldest daughter and my mother in Lexington shopping, and I will 1,000% guarantee you,
praying for you, Mike.
That joker is sitting in a vehicle about half asleep.
So I'm going to tell you something, Mike. I'm going to give you one word, okay? Survive. Just survive the moment and come back to Lancaster, okay?
It's kind of his fault because I tried to today when they were talking. I said, "Look, you're going to go to Richmond, right?" And he goes, "Oh no, we're going to Lexington." I was like, "Well, that's your fault." I was like, "They got a ball game today."
Our friend Eric Comley's chimed in. Can someone bring him some cashew brittle?
Well, yes, we can.
I'm not sure if it's going to be from these bags, though.
No,
but there's a
probably
handling fee. There's a handling fee that I'm not sure you can quite afford just yet. But you guys, we'll get some out to our good friends at the extension office. And Coach, let's talk just a little bit about the Hunt Insurance keys to the game. As today again, both teams like to score the basketball. Both teams are going to move the basketball up and down the floor. You're going to see LCA is not huge as far as height, but they are very strong. They're very physical. They rebound the ball very well, and then they have a plethora of kids that can shoot it. So it's going to be, I assume, one of your keys is going to be perimeter defense.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And it's one of those things that, in basketball, as much as anything, when you're preparing for these games, you look at scores from other teams. And so you kind of look at some of the scores that LCA's already had this season, and I think this is a phenomenal measuring stick for Garrett County to kind of get a good gauge on where the team is, after 3 games kind of going into the 4th game. So I think one of the keys, the Hunt Insurance keys to the game is some perimeter defense. I think it's one of those things, making sure you take care of the basketball so you limit fast break and kind of easy points on the other end, and rebound the basketball, limit second chance opportunities, and you take care of those keys to the game. The Gold Lions might be walking out here with a big victory here today.
No doubt about that, folks, as we're just over 2.5 minutes away as Elijah Jones is checking in.
Elijah Jones.
Elijah, I got to talk to you just for a minute.
Somebody beat him on the comments.
Eric Comley beat you on there as we've got faith in you, my brother, as you went perfect throughout the football season. So we'll cut you a little bit of slack. Emma has now checked in, Coach. She's outside of Macy's, and I think she survived that. I don't know. They're coming back for the parade later on tonight. So Emma had her first basketball game last night, Coach, and I talked to her. I said, how'd it go? She said, I tackled somebody. I said, that's the wrong sport, honey.
I told her good job when I heard that. Hey, and listen, to clarify, this is JJ's Cashew Brittle. JJ's Cashew Brittle.
Well, folks, we'll go ahead and take a break. We'll be back as Garrett County Golden Lions will be tipping off against the Lexington Christian Eagles. And you're listening to Garrett County Golden Lion basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
And welcome back, folks, as we are just seconds away from the Garrett County Golden Lion tip-off here, as they're actually going to line up to pay tribute to our great country by the playing of the national anthem. And with that, we'll go ahead and take one more break, and we'll be back as we don't want to make sure that we miss this. So go ahead, and we'll be right back for the tip-off here on Garrett County Golden Lion Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks, as that was a tribute to our great country, the playing of our national anthem, as the voice of the Garrett County Golden Lions, Shelby Hopkins, is going to be announcing tonight's starting lineups.
Scott, I believe we've started a trend here. Kathy Denham has checked in. We appreciate Kathy listening, and she says she's watching while enjoying her fudge.
Hey, listen, Kathy, we're very happy to go ahead and shout your fudge out, too. But you're going to have to come and share some with us. Got to make sure that I'm sure it is fantastic. Hey, also Emma just chimed in. She said, make sure you tell everybody that we smoked them. That's what she wanted to do.
Smoke them if you got them.
Before we get there, talking a little bit about that, as Little League has started last night, one of the coolest things that I can remember seeing is the team that Emma played was coached by 4 high school football players.
Now, how cool is that?
How cool is that? So you had J.T. Parsons, you had Caleb Centers, you had Hayden Element, and you had Asher Dunn. And so 4 juniors and senior-ish kids that are going to be seniors coming up take their time out of their schedule in their life,
community service,
to volunteer
service learning
time, to be good role models for those young kids and athletes. I cannot praise that enough, as that is such a cool thing. I couldn't imagine doing that when I was a junior or a senior. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to our Garrett County Golden Lions Little League and Lady Lions Little League programs, as they're off and running.
So one of the things I want to mention, too, as we get this game started here, how cool is it to see the high school girls basketball?
Yes, absolutely.
The whole entire team, minus one coach,
That's right.
kind of attend a Little League game.
That's exactly right.
And kind of show support. And, things like that is exactly how you build a program.
Coach Evan Preston and his staff and girls were there on their, the girls kind of came up with it. It wasn't something that Coach Preston said you got to go and do. And so they were down there making sure that, they were cheering on the future of Lady Lions. As your officials today is going to be Forrest Lewis, Chris Hogue, and Jordan Hogue, as they are under the direction of the Lake Cumberland Officials Basketball Association, under the direction of Scott Bottoms, as he is here today, being able to take in the basketball action as Jordan Hogue steps in, and we are on the way as Sula gets a tip for Garrett County and controlled by Ethan Cooper. Lexington Christian falls out today in a man-to-man defense as Garrett County quickly into their Princeton sets, a little bit of a pistol action, as you'll see a lot of ball screening, a lot of getting downhill, as just going to be a pass inside to Sula, broken up, and here comes the Eagles.
Garrett County does have a height advantage here, Scott. So that is one of those things I think Garrett County's plan is kind of, try to really feed Sula the ball in the middle.
Sula is, he will not be the tallest person that on the floor at any point in time with Garrett County, but he is probably the strongest that you're going to see on a nightly basis, as Connor Martin is going to pass it back, get it right back into the corner as he drills one to put the Eagles up quickly, 3-0. Garrett County walking the ball into front court. Braden Fugate getting down the lane as he's going to throw one up off the glass, and no good, as I'm missing one starter there, Coach. I've got 13, which is Myris. Trying to see who. There it is, 23. Tyler Hall, coach's son, as head coach Ted Hall, head coach of the Lexington Christian Eagles. As this is his last son, as he's got one that's playing basketball down for the University of the Cumberlands, if I'm not mistaken.
And you talk about how well respected he is.
What a great guy. Yeah. What a fantastic guy. Garrett County in the 1-3-1 half-court defense. Long miss as Ethan Cooper will control in the front court, going off the big screen of Mason Sula. A pick and roll, kick out to Fugate for 3 and good.
That's a DOE 3.
DOE 3, just like Derek Lynch used to shoot them back in the day. That's a miss and a rebound by Sula up to Noodle, and that is a layup by Mr. Boatley. Big D Boatley, as he's got on the board here. It's going to be another corner 3 for the Eagles. No good. Austin Adams in corrals the rebound, and here comes the Golden Lions. About half speed up the floor. Not in any rush right now as Cooper one-on-one at top of the key, and he's going to hit a contested jumper at the right elbow. And Garrett County leads 7-3 on your Urban Group scoreboard.
Garrett County's got 7 points, and 3 different Gold Lines have baskets so far.
this 1-3-1, causing a lot of issues right now for the Eagles as Adams is going to take it down, pull up the left. But the left elbow, no good. Off of there with the rebound is Anderson Green, the 6'1" sophomore. As here comes the Eagles trying to get set in a little offensive formation as they do a nice job with 2 guards against a 1-guard set. Drop into Hall, no good as he's going to swipe at it. Save in the corner by the Eagles. As right back to Connor Martin for his second 3 from the same exact spot, and that'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. 5:06 to go here in the first quarter. Garrett County leads the Eagles 7-6.
So I tell you what, you can definitely see, LCA's coming into this game. They shoot a lot of threes.
Yeah.
Man, I've been really impressed so far with the pace of the game and then how well they kind of spread the court. And then on the other hand, Garrett County is doing a nice job of kind of attacking the middle of the defense for LCA. Sula did a great job kicking it out for an open 3 by Fugate.
And, I've not seen Garrett County come out in this 1-3-1. This is the first time that I have actually seen them play that, and it's a lot. I mean, it's very tough. They're very, very quick. Boatley on top of it and going side to side. He's very effective.
So talk to us about how do you attack a 1-3-1
So
zone?
anytime in defensively you have a 1-guard set, you attack it with 2 offensive players. If you have 2 on like a 2-3 zone, you attack it with 1 at the top. So LCA attacks it with 2 offensive players just like you would a 2-1-2 like every good coach is going to do. Just effectively you have to move it from side to side, and I'm sure that is what Coach Hall was talking about. Now, Coach, I want to tell you, looking down there, his assistant, not the first guy, but the second, is Jason Siemens. Now, Jason Siemens was the head coach of the LCA girls.
I was going to say that name sounds
when
really
they
familiar.
won the state title. They did back, I forgot when. I was coaching the girls, so it's been some time, as that's going to be a long miss by Cooper. As Boatley, probably the shortest guy on the floor, is going to keep it going. And we're going to have steps called as he was trying to battle in there to get a jump ball. It'll be LCA ball.
Yeah, definitely. I like the aggressiveness there from Boatley there. Kathy Denham says she'll see what she can do for the Garrett. Danville game that her great nephew plays for the ad, so there's that. So we might get some fun.
I don't make sure Coach McKinney doesn't see it when you bring it, because he'll take it from me.
He'll take it every time.
He knows it's coming to us. No, Coach McKinney's a great dude. It's going to be a kickback out to number 20 for a long 3. Connor Martin. That's his 3rd triple of the night.
He's got a nice shot.
LCA Eagles take over the lead, 9-7. Pick and roll to Ian Alcorn is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Hagan Preston. As down the floor he goes to Connor Martin again. You may want to check it, kid, as he gets his own rebound. Swing around the top, back to Martin in the opposite corner this time, and no good. And here comes Austin Adams with it.
I tell you, it reminds me almost of when Rick Pitino first went to Kentucky. What they call them, the Pitino.
Yeah, Bombinos.
Bombinos.
That's
LCA
right.
is firing up the threes.
Well, you see that a lot. It's kind of the normal basketball nowadays.
DOE3.
As that is sweet baby B, Braden Fugate.
6 points.
He knocks one down from deep. As it's going to be an elbow jumper by Hall. No good. Out of there comes Ian Alcorn, and here comes the Golden Lions. Walking across half court, the left-hander Ethan Cooper is going to break down the defender and knock one down from 14. As he had a nasty crossover and pushing the ball up the floor, goes out of bounds. As Anderson Green trying to feed a teammate. Garrett County leads 12-9, 3:19 to go here in the first quarter.
I tell you, a really entertaining game so far in this first quarter here. I mean, both teams really kind of pushing the basketball. Both teams kind of, really shooting some really good shots. It's been fun to watch it so far.
Ian Alcorn has it at the top. Off of the Preston as he's going to space the floor. Braden Fugate. Off to Cooper. He's going to draw one from about 19 or 20, and nothing but the bottom of the net.
Another DOE3.
The DOE3 is on fire as that's a 3rd of the night. As Lexington Christian moving the basketball around front of the iron is going to be kicked out. And no good, as steps will be called as Garrett County will take over, leading 15-9, 2:43 to go here in the first quarter.
So Lexington Christian has scored 9 points, all on 3-point shots.
Yes.
And Garrett County has hit 3 threes as well. So you've already had 6 made 3-point shots here, a little bit more than halfway through the first quarter.
Into the game for Garrett County Golden Lions is number 5, Jaden Knowles, sophomore. as he replaces senior Austin Adams. Alcorn looking at the back cut as he's going to try to get it to Boatley. Off to No. Fugate has it at the volleyball line, trying to work on, make sure everybody is set. Cooper pops out to get the basketball working quickly on Myris. 2:17 to go here in the first quarter as Jaden No takes it off the dribble off the right side.
Strong move.
Throws one over the right shoulder as Garrett County now leads 17-9. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lots of points like we talked about on our Hunt Insurance Keys of the Game, Coach, as this is what Garrett County has to do to continue to extend this lead as the ball is going to go out on LCA.
Really active on defense. Coach Cooper doing a great job. It looks like Garrett County's kind of even switched to a 2-3 zone.
They did.
Right there.
They did. So shifting things around as just trying to make, what you try to do is make them uncomfortable. Here comes the Eagles trying to put some pressure on Garrett County as ball's going to be batted away, but picked up by Boatley as we're going to have steps called on a spin dribble in the middle. Good call as 1:41 to go here in the first quarter. Garrett County leads 17-9.
On your Urban Group scoreboard.
Urban Group scoreboard. Man, I forget that. That's what I had all the time.
Trenton Denny has asked how much it is to get in. I think it's $5 adults, and it's for free for students if you have your ID.
Skip pass to the top. Myers has it as he's working on this 2-3 zone as they're running number 5, Andrew Maggard, from elbow to elbow, just trying to find a crease into that zone as long three is no good. Maggard with the rebound. Out to the top as Howard that's just into the game previously with the miss. Anderson Green trying to work block to block, just trying to catch Garrett County on the rotation as they move the basketball, working on Cooper here inside as good defense by the Golden Lions. Here comes the Golden Lions up the left side, off to Nose. He's going to attack to Fugate in the corner as they will set the offense. 48 seconds to go as that's a long three by Cooper is good.
Another DOE three.
20-9 is your score over the Eagles as LCA trying to put the basketball in the middle of the floor. Boatley with the rebound.
I tell you what, Garrett County's kind of undersized on the floor right now, but Ethan Cooper and Ian Alcorn doing a really nice job on the block. They're playing some good, strong defense.
22 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Boatley with a wide open three in the left corner is no good, and out of there comes the Eagles' number 20, Connor Martin. Down to Maggard for a three in the corner. That is good. 7 seconds to go as Cooper takes it into front court. As he's going to, the ball gets turned over, and the long three, good if it goes, and it's no good, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County Golden Lions 20, LCA Eagles 12. We'll be right back.
Toyota of Somerset timeout.
Toyota of Somerset timeout. I'm going to get it, folks. I'm going to get it. Not the fastest learner, am I? Golden Lions Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
And welcome back, folks. As Garrett County with a defensive rebound on a miss up to Boatley. Does not go in. Here comes the Eagles quickly down the other way as they're going to get it to Martin in the corner for another three, and it is good as that's his fourth triple of the night as Garrett County leads 20-15 here with 7:30 to go in the second quarter. We're so fortunate to be joined by mega fan My main man, Sean Sinkhorn, has gets a basket and a foul. Few games. Off the left as he finishes. Harm is trying to make that one a extra point here. As Sean Sinkhorn, thanks for joining us, brother.
I appreciate being here today. I'm excited being here. My first basketball game, probably about 5 years.
Yeah, man, I tell you, it's one of those things that it just you never lose the smell of Garrett County Gym when you come in. It's just
no, sir. It brings back a lot of memories.
Just the first whiff of the gym. Like I said, I played Little League here back 40 years ago, and it smells the same as it does right now. But welcome back home, my friend.
I appreciate it.
So tell us what's going on with you here.
I got you all a little presentation here.
I love presentations.
I made you all a little characteristics of you guys.
Oh yeah.
And I hope you all like it.
Dude. Oh my goodness. Check that out right there, folks.
Check this out. Sean Sinkhorn, folks.
I think it takes a lot of work to make this look good.
Well, it does. It does.
It sure does. It took about 2 weeks almost to do that.
My wife tells me that. Sean, you do some amazing work, and some people may not know where to actually follow you. Tell us a little bit about where folks can follow you to get some of your work that you do at home.
You can follow me on Sync Inc., which is my art site, or on my personal page is Sean Sinkhorn, Sean Allen Sinkhorn. You can follow me there.
That's fantastic. So, folks, if you don't know Sean, Sean's a Garrett County graduate.
Give him a follow.
And what year was it, Sean? I forgot. They all look the same to me.
1999 is when I graduated.
1999. Ian Alcorn with the loose ball as he's going to go up and get fouled and go to the charity stripe for 2. 1999, Sean, and it's awesome, like we said, that we have great alumni like yourself that just pour into the program. Even if you're not here all the time, you're pouring into the program for your positivity. You're energetic. You're always positive about these kids in this program. Tell us what this means to you, Sean, just kind of on a bigger scale.
Well, it means a whole lot to me. Like I said, during football season, I bleed the red and yellow.
That's right.
And I always will until the day I die. On a bigger scale, every place I go to, I talk about Garrett County. That's all I do.
That's right.
And, I have a lot of pride and,
Well, and that's the thing, Sean. It just kind of it's contagious, right?
Right.
And so you talk about that stuff, and you show the pride and you show your love for the Garrett County Golden Lions, for the Lady Lions, the whole programs, all the programs, academics, everything in general. And that's kind of what makes places like this special.
It's small town community, and it's magical, and to be from here, I'm proud of it,
Fantastic, and you're exactly right. And Sean, we're so proud of you. We're thankful.
Absolutely.
We're thankful to have you as a Garrett County alum, but most importantly, a friend.
And have you been drinking out of the Gold Line Sports Network?
Oh, always. I had my hot chocolate in it this morning.
Sir.
That's the first thing I do. I drink out of that cup every morning.
Well, hang in here with us, Sean, to our first. We get our next break as Eagles down the floor. No good. Big Sula with the rebound as he's going to turn and throw it. Sprinting down the floor is Alcorn. As that's
Get in there.
Be
and one.
Yes. As a block. It's going to be a chance for the hoop and the harm as Ian Alcorn will go to the line for the bonus as Garrett County leads 27-19, 6:33 to go here in the second quarter.
And I tell you what, Ian Alcorn has come out in this second quarter, and he's going to the free throw line with a chance to score his 5th point of the quarter.
And one of the things that you see with Ian is he's so athletic and quick. Did you see? He gets down the floor as I think it was Cooper that threw it to him, but he was able to sprint down the floor in front of the defense, able to get to the bucket as he finishes off the old-fashioned three-point play. Garrett County in that 2-3 zone as Sula now in the middle as they're going to kick out to Hall is no good. And here comes Alcorn with a rebound, and he's pushing quick to Jaden O into the corner. And
a DOE 3.
DOE 3 as that is the 5th of the night, if I'm not mistaken. As Garrett County leads 31-19 as ball is going to be thrown out of bounds. As Garrett County will take over possession, 6:07 to go here in the second quarter on your Urban Group scoreboard.
And Scott, it's one of those things, it's easy to kind of have energy when shots are going in.
That's right.
But, man, I tell you, I'm really, really pleased with the effort that goal lines have come out here tonight. You know, Brandon McGlone chimed in on the over and under on Cooper at 35 since he's already got 10 in the first quarter.
That's exactly right. As of right now, man, I'd take the over as I'd probably take it on Ian Alcorn,
He's got
too.
seven in the second quarter.
Quickly has poured 5 in here in the last 15 seconds. And with that, we have a Toyota of Somerset timeout by Ted Hall and the LCA Eagles. And we'll take one, too. This is Garrett County Golden Lion basketball here on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks, as LCA with the basketball after a Toyota of Somerset timeout. Long three is no good. Going to be rebounded by the Eagles, tapped out by Nobe, recovered by the Eagles, and Hall will make them pay as 33-22, 5:15 to go here in the second quarter as Cooper with a long three.
DOE 3
for the Garrett County Golden Lions. As that's the 6th on the night, 36-22 is your score. Eagles with a long three by number 11, Saxton Howard, and that'll be no good. Offensive foul on the rebound. That'll be on number 4, Anderson Green, his second.
I tell you what, Scott, folks, Scott and I, along with my son, went to watch the Indiana Pacers and Washington Wizards last night. And one of the things we talked about was the pace of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Well, today here equals the pace of the game of that NBA.
It really does. And, a smaller court, it makes it even hotter as Alcorn will take it to high post as he gets up and under, no good. Mason Sula corrals the rebound, and he's going to take 2 shots.
Good, strong move.
At the free throw line as he will be fouled, not able to finish, but he will go to the line to shoot 2 with his team leading 36-22, 4:43 to go here on the Urban Group scoreboard.
So let me walk through real quick the Garrett County scoring of the first quarter here. Cooper had 10, No had 2, Boatley had 2, and Fugate had 6 in the first quarter.
First free throw is good by Sula as he'll have one more.
And Ian Alcorn going out. Man, you're talking about some valuable minutes there that Ian just gave the Golden Lions.
So it's really unique as the second free throw is no good. With he and Sula play a similar position but 100% differently. As Sula is more power and strength and Alcorn is more speed and agility as he really cause teams a lot of problems. Jake No comes out with the steal.
You're talking about aggressive on defense.
Absolutely, as he will give it back to Cooper as they will set the offense. 1-2-2 zone now by the Eagles as they're trying to extend to take away the three-point shooting of Garrett County as Fugate's going to take one in the deep corner. No good, but Adams with the offensive rebound.
Was that a pass?
That's a pass. I'm going to give Big Fugate a assist on that one. 39-22, 4:05 to go here in the second quarter. As zone is really causing the Eagles lots of problems as he's going to be fouled on the drive. It'll be on the baseline. That'll be the 3rd foul of the Golden Lions to 5 on the Eagles.
We talked about Brandon McGlone earlier. Really appreciate everything that Brandon does to kind of covering the Garrett County athletic program. Brandon is so active. He's everywhere. Making sure that the folks have coverage of the events that are going on in Garrett County. So appreciate Brandon and such a record.
As we'll also have our Sutton Pharmacy Spotlight as we have our coach, player, and teachers. We try to get in there and spotlight some of the great things going on here in Garrett County as long rebound. Long threes sometimes lead to long rebounds, which are very difficult to corral many times as LCA continues to fire away. It's good position by the Garrett County goal line, just not able to catch it. The ball's going to go out of bounds, back to the goal line.
So let's do a Sutton Pharmacy spotlight for one of our phenomenal teachers, Kristen Long.
Yes,
is out working the concession stand. Such an unbelievably talented art teacher, and just found out yesterday that she successfully defended her national board certification.
Boy, that's
congratulations to Miss Kristen Long for being national board certified.
And folks, if you're not familiar with that, to become a national board's recognized teacher, it is really, really hard stuff. And big shout out to Kristen Long. Garrett County turns the basketball over, leading 39-22, 3:21 to go here in the second quarter. 39 points in just over about 15 minutes for the goal line.
That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty strong. Excuse me, about 13 minutes is pretty strong as Garrett County falls back now into the 2-3 zone.
Yeah, I do. I think Coach Cooper's done a really nice job of switching up defenses, and it kind of has thrown LCA off a little bit, it looks like.
Austin Adams with the rebound here off the three as Cooper is going to push it up the right side. Good spacing by the Garrett County Golden Lions as that's going to be two hands out top. And that will lead to a foul.
I think it's the bonus.
Put Cooper at the free throw line to shoot one, and the bonus leading 39-22 on your Urban Group scoreboard.
So, we'll add another here, Sutton Pharmacy Spotlight. Want to continue to kind of keep our principal of Garrett County High School in our thoughts and prayers. The Anderson family kind of lost a loved one here, so Michael's just does such a good job as a high school principal. Continue thoughts and prayers to Michael and his family.
First free throw is up and good, and you're exactly right. We love Michael Anderson. He does a phenomenal job in all that he does here at Garrett County High School, and thoughts and prayers for he and his family down in Pikeville as they are dealing with the loss of a loved one. Second free throw is no good, and here comes the Eagles pushing it quickly. Now they're going to reset the offense, trying to get the ball inside as Fugate does a nice job defensively. Out to Boatley, streaking down the floor as he will go up and draw the foul on Braden Myris, the 6-foot junior, as he'll go to the line to shoot two.
And I tell you, Scott, it is, I think the Garrett County effort on offense is to be commended, but let's look also at the other end. LCA come into this game averaging a lot of points, and man, the Garrett County defense has really clamped LCA, frustrated LCA, and I tell you right now, Garrett, I'm really impressed with how aggressive Garrett County is playing.
Yeah. Well, they are aggressive, but they're super active, so their hands are very active. They're in passing lanes, they're getting deflections, getting hands on balls, and then that's turning into a really to a good offensive outing for the Garrett County Go Lions as here comes the Eagles down the lane as they're going to throw one quickly into Anderson Green as he'll be fouled. The big sophomore, 6'2" sophomore, go to the line, shoot two for the Eagles, trailing 42-22. Urban Group scoreboard, 2:39 to go in the second quarter.
And folks, hang on for the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report. We are going to have the GOAT Scott Bottoms on during our Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report.
2:39 to go as the first free throw is up and good for Anderson Green. Second free throw is up and it is good as well. 42-24 is your score. 2:38 to go in the second quarter as Cooper walks it over half court. As the 1-2-2 is thrown over top as Jaden Noah is going to fire from deep. No good. Rebound corralled by Braden Myris. Here comes Preston. Quickly back to Myers for three, and it is good.
One of the things that a lot of coaches will say, a good shot, to have a good shot, you need a good pass.
That's right.
So LCA did a really nice job of kind of leading the shot maker kind of into having a good shot right there.
Ball thrown out of bounds by Garrett County Golden Lions as one looked to zig, and they zagged. As the Eagles take back over, trailing 15 here on your Urban Group scoreboard. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Trying to screen the top now as the Eagles just to try to get an overload and some type of advantage, disadvantage. It's going to be another long three for the Eagles, no good. And here comes Ethan Cooper with the one-handed rebound out to the top of the key. Adjusting the offense as Garrett County just taking their wings and pushing them deep in the corner, which is a total mismatch for the Eagles. As against that 1-2-2, they're going to really try to milk the clock some, throw it deep in the corner to Austin Adams, going to fire, and good. Another DOE 3 from the deep corner for the Garrett County Golden Lions. 45-27 is your score here on the Urban Group scoreboard. A push down underneath as trying to get the basketball in there to Anderson Green as he'll have two hands on the back. Ethan Cooper back into the game is Fugate and Sula replacing Adams. And they got 6 on the floor here, fellers. Let's get one out, and Ethan Cooper.
So as of right now, Garrett County has hit 7 threes.
I love it.
Already in the first half here.
Inbound play here for the Eagles as they're going to run the wheel off of the top, trying to get it to Hall off the left side, back of the iron, and Sula makes his way out to grab the rebound as it's taken from him from Hall. I'm sure Sula will not forget that as Hall is going to bury one in the deep corner. Inside a minute to go here in the second quarter. Garrett County leads 45-30 on your Urban Group scoreboard. Braden Fugate now at the point as he walks it across for Garrett County.
Do you hope for a last second shot?
Yes,
last shot
you do.
here,
Up 15, we're going to take one shot, and we're going to make sure that it's a good one as the Eagles are content to flatten it out until they try to go for the trap as Fugate beats him down the lane off to Boatley for the layup.
So, LCA's aggressiveness and kind of led to a good shot for Garrett County right there.
If you're going to go for that trap, you better make sure you set it, because if you don't, your team's at a disadvantage, and that's what happened there. 15 seconds to go. Hall with a long three, and this one rattles in for the senior for the Eagles.
His third three of the second quarter.
47-33, 9 seconds to go. 6-5-4. Fugate is going to pull from deep as it is blocked. And long heave is no good. And with that, we are at halftime. Halftime here as with Garrett County Golden Lions lead on your Urban Group scoreboard 47-33 over the visiting LCA Eagles. Stay tuned, folks, as we come back for the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report, as we will go over and recap all of the action in the first 16 minutes and meet with the head of basketball officiating in the 12th region, no other than the GOAT, Scott Bottoms. This is Garrett County Golden Lion basketball here on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks. Urban Group scoreboard reads 47-33, Garrett County over the visiting LCA Eagles. Caleb Gresham Scott Boland and the man,
the
myth, the legend, Scott Bottoms. Thanks for joining us, my man.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
If you don't know Scott, first and foremost, he is one of our fantastic sponsors. We're so thankful for that. As the DOE3, we said it a lot in that first half, but the generosity of our sponsors and folks like yourself give us the opportunity and the platform to highlight these kids in Garrett County, but also I know you sponsor other folks just to give them the opportunity to do what we're doing today.
Yeah, well, we're really grateful to be able to participate in that when you all reached out to us. Garrett County, the community as a whole, Garrett County schools have been very, very good to DOE over the years. We've had a lot of loyal customers in this area. And so we feel it's the right thing to do to give back. Obviously, we have a real passion for the student athletes in the surrounding counties. So there's a lot of counties that we reach out and help to support, but Garrett County is one of our favorites. I have to say that.
And I tell you, Scott, without a doubt, that's one of the things that I've really enjoyed kind of getting to know you, and I'm not going to brag on Derek. All right, so Derek doesn't get
Derek
any. Yeah. Well, we always say he's got his Garrett County shirt on.
He is a Garrett County fan.
I bet he is listening with his Garrett County shirt on today. But one of the things that has really impressed me is I have gotten to know you and really gotten to know DOE is how active you are, not just in schools, but just your generosity, just your ability to kind of support charity, kind of support whatever is needed out in the community as a whole, even in this region.
Well, we do try to do that, and I'll tell you, I have to tip my hat to Mr. Baker, the former owner, before I took over. He has a heart of gold, and so I guess I watched him over the years. We've been very blessed at DOE. This year has been a wonderful year, and so we feel strongly about giving back. There's so many people, whether it be through the Salvation Army, through the chamber, through the schools. There's a lot of people that
the Hospital Foundation.
Yes, yep. absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of people in need, and so we try to keep that at the center of what we do. And while we've been very fortunate, we think it's very important to give back, and we do that.
And we talk about you being an awesome sponsor, but in all of your free time, you're also in charge of the basketball officials throughout the 12th region. And, folks, we talk about this all the time. Before we even start talking about that, we talk about just the need for folks. I know our numbers have not been as good as they were 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, and they keep dwindling. And folks, to have basketball games, football games, baseball games, we've got to have officials and umpires. And so I know that's something that we've been across the state trying to rectify.
Oh, you're absolutely right. We're probably lower this year for the number of officials, in the 12th region, but across the state, than we've ever been. We have nights that right now everybody that's available is working.
Yeah.
And so I keep, as I go to the different gyms and I talk to coaches and I talk to athletic directors, if there are former players in the community, that have graduated, that might have stayed in the community, and they have any interest whatsoever, like I'll buy their shirt and their whistle, and we'll put them out there and teach them how to officiate. Yeah. But it's a tough job, and you're in the gym a lot, and my question is who really wants to do it these days?
I agree.
The fans and the sometimes the coaches. It's a tough job.
It is a tough job. And one of the things that does get asked a lot, you kind of hear from people, is what kind of feedback the officials get. So we're going to kind of peel the curtain back here. You've got the assigning secretary for this region on a Saturday afternoon in this gym, and what he's doing is he's taking notes.
Right.
He's kind of getting kind of monitoring, observing his officials, so then you can support them. And so I can assure you that the officials get and I've said this, Scott, and I'm not just saying this because you're sitting beside me. I can assure everybody in this region, these officials in this region get the support that they need because of how much you care about this. So you're spending your Saturday afternoon at Garrett County Middle School gym, but then you're also going to another game after this, right?
I am, yes. Yeah. And it's just a passion that I have. But I always tell these guys, if you can't take constructive criticism, this is a tough profession to be in.
Right.
But I just like to get out, evaluate them, watch the games. I'll take some notes on my iPad, email it to them after the game. and then I'll jump in the truck and drive down to Somerset Christian and do it for 2 more games tonight. and Jana's kind of happy. You know, I'm not there bothering her, and she can do her brittle thing.
You're going to have to get home and help with brittle, though.
So let's talk a little bit about Jana, all right? So, folks, one of the things I say is I know I love my wife. But, man, the way that Scott talks about how much he loves Jana, I mean, it's admirable. It makes me want to be a better even a husband, Scott, how much you talk how great Jana is.
As you all say these things about her. I mean, she's home slaving over a hot stove.
I know.
Making this brittle.
Which is phenomenal.
It's just unbelievable, yes. But the best wife that you could ever imagine, I'm telling you.
Well, we're rolling this thing together, brother.
Yeah.
She has seen a lot of basketball, that's for sure.
I'll give you that $100 later.
This is Scott Bottoms from DOE.
Hey,
and
Scott,
also,
one last question. Talk about Kyle.
Yeah,
I mean,
no doubt.
It's one of those things I know as a father how proud you have to be of seeing his growth as an official and the opportunities that are coming his way.
Yeah, he's doing quite well. He's chasing that dream and officiating in about 4 different Division I leagues right now. He works all over the place in about 11 different conferences, but he's done really well. He has what it takes, and I think he's just kind of waiting for that break. But I'm very proud of him, and I hope he gets to the level that he's aspiring to be. Yeah. So
he's a phenomenal. He's a phenomenal kid as well as your other boys, and we're so thankful to know them and to know you. Thank you, my friend.
Hey, thank you all
for stopping in here.
This
is Scott Bottoms,
thanks for having
GOAT,
me. Yep, thanks.
Garrett County sponsor, as well as the assigning secretary of 12th Region Basketball. This is Garrett County Golden Lion Basketball here on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County Basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks, as we're underway here in the second half as Garrett County and LCA go back with the original starters, as Garrett County is in that familiar 1-3-1 that they started the game in before they went to the 2-3 zone, as LCA trying to figure out how to get this wide open look, as Boatley with the steal and the finish at the other end. And, Coach, we were talking about the activeness of Garrett County's hands, and that's a perfect example as Boatley gets a run out and a 2 for the Lions.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Boatley doing a real nice job of being active on defense. Good defense leads to good offense.
Hall with it down in the post as he's going to be double teamed, and ball is going to be kicked out of bounds by LCA's Myris as it goes back to the Golden Lions, leading 49-35 here. Just a minute taking off the clock here on your Urban Group scoreboard here in the third quarter.
Appreciate Scott Bottles from DOE kind of coming on the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report. We'll give some scores from the players here in the first half here momentarily.
Long three by Cooper is good.
DOE3.
DOE3 stretches the Garrett County lead 52-35, 6:30 to go. As quickly the Eagles come down as Hall with a bucket, as that is Tyler Hall, the 6'3" senior.
So for the Golden Lions in the first half, Cooper had 14, Alcorn 7, No 5, Adams 5, Boatley 6, Fugate 9, and Sula 1.
Garrett County looking to attack this man-to-man here from Garrett County, as Cooper is going to fire from the right side. No good. As Hall with the rebound, and here comes the Eagles working on this 1-3-1 of Garrett County. Hall out front to Myers in the corner, picked up by Cooper. As Hall is going to attack it into the corner to Green. Back to Myers for a three. No good. As Garrett County is scrapping with it, and out comes Austin Adams long down the field.
Here we go.
To Boatley, lays one in for another two. Is going to be quickly again LCA Connor Martin, as Connor Martin's he's a grand nephew of Gene McVeigh, as he's listening in.
Appreciate you listening, Gene.
I tell you what, Gene, your grand nephew can flat shoot the basketball, as he's probably got 5 or 6 triples tonight.
He's got 14 points.
He's got 14, as that's going to be tied up out front with Boatley and Hagan Preston.
So during the first half for LCA, Green had 4, Maggard 3, Howard 3, Sexton Howard 3, Braden Howard 3, Martin 11, and Hall 9.
Garrett County falls back in a 2-3 zone now, as Hall working the middle, trying to screen the outside. Going to give it to Martin again, deep. This time going to draw front of the iron as Myers comes out with a rebound. Back out to settle the offense is Preston. Martin short corner to Myers, as he's going to make the defense shift from side to side. Back to Martin again, and just a front iron as Cooper comes out with the rebound, going to turn and push with speed up the floors. Now he'll settle in. 4:40 to go on your Urban Group scoreboard as Garrett County leads 54-40 as he draws a foul from number 13, Braden Myers, as Cooper will go to the line to shoot 2.
So the Sutton Pharmacy Spotlight, want to give a spotlight to the Garrett Middle School boys basketball program.
Yes, sir.
You're talking about a season that they're having. Listen to this. As of right now, the 6th grade has a 16-1 record, 7th grade has a 7-8 record, and 8th grade has 11-2 record.
Fantastic.
So great job, head coach Willie Hoskins and the middle school basketball. Good Lord Almighty.
Willie Hoskins is
sitting
right in front of us.
Walk right here. So Willie Hoskins was on my mind. Willie Skeens. So don't pull me over, Willie, as I leave here.
You better not mess with the
I'm
sheriff.
not messing with Willie.
The sheriff. The second free throw is up and good. Garrett County leads 56-40. 4:35 to go here in your Urban Group scoreboard. Third quarter. Green working on Sulis. He's going to drop one off quickly to Hagan Preston. Nice look that time by Anderson Green, as Garrett County will walk it into front court. As Cooper has the ball knocked away from him, as they both will scrap on the floor to get the ball. As that will be Garrett County Golden Line basketball.
You know, LCA has come out in the second half, a little bit more urgency. It feels like, and some energy there. I think the head coach for LCA really kind of probably encouraged a little bit more energy here.
As Garrett County has the basketball out front, as Sula sets the screen. Ball is thrown to Boatley down underneath, as he's going to have his shot rejected out of bounds. As Garrett County will inbounds the basketball, baseline out of bounds under their own goal. As they're going to have a timeout, 30-second. We'll keep it right here. It's a Toyota of Somerset timeout. As Coach, what do you think Coach Cooper here is talking? I think a lot of it is just settle them down and getting them ready to play.
You know, we kind of felt this. You know, we felt that Lexington Christian has come out in the third quarter here a little bit more energetic, acting with a little bit more urgency here. You know, Garrett County's doing a great job of kind of maintaining this 14-point lead. But I think, I think Coach Cooper is really just saying, hey, let's keep playing our game. Let's take care of the basketball. Let's limit some turnovers, continue to work for good shots, and let's keep this lead or expand it.
Well, and with the extra intensity by LCA Eagles, as they're getting to the point to starting to put that on there, it's just a matter of keeping your cool, handling the pressure, making sure you take what the defense gives you, attack the goal downhill, and make them foul use. It's going to be triggered in by Braden Fugate right out of a box set. Is the Golden Lions. typical 2-3 zone as you see LCA. About everybody is supposed to run that out of bounds. Probably the best defense to run on a baseline out of bounds. As Garrett County will take over the top, handoff back to Cooper as they bring pressure quickly to have him give it up as Boatley inside to Sula.
Here we go.
And that is such a good entry pass by Boatley, as Sula had no problem laying that one in, as the entry pass was spot on for the Golden Lions, leading 58-42. Green working on Sula, as we're going to have a foul going up. As it'll be 2 free throws by Green, as that'll be Sula's second foul on the day, team first in the second half. 3:45 to go on your Urban Group scoreboard. Anderson Green steps to the line for the Eagles as they trail 58-42. First free throw is up and no good.
And I tell you, I think one of the adjustments that LCA has made, now my stats are unofficial.
Sure.
I cannot stress they're
Everything
unofficial.
I say is unofficial.
Yeah. However, I didn't have LCA for a 2-point basket in the whole entire first half. So it was either free throw line or 3-point shots. And you've seen LCA be more aggressive on the offensive end, kind of inside the 3-point lane here in the third quarter.
Both free throws are missed by Green as Garrett County working against Cooper, working off of the Sula screen, as Cooper is going to fire just off the front, as that is going to be a rebound by Austin Adams.
That's a strong rebound right there, Scott.
Strong rebound.
My goodness.
As Austin, is great to see him out there, coaches. He missed just pretty much the entire football season, minus the first and last game with an injury, and it's great to see him out there and competing, and this is senior campaign.
Yeah, great young man. I tell you, we could name every single player probably on the roster of Garrett County and just talk about how great student athletes they are, and they kind of have just you're just good people.
That's right.
And we're definitely blessed with that. So it is. It's great seeing Austin competing out there on a basketball court.
It's going to be triggered into Austin at the top, off to Boatley. One more pass to Fugate. I thought Fugate would fire that one. Fugate hasn't been on today, as he is a sharp shooter, is one of the best that you'll see. As spacing the floor is the Golden Lions. Jaden O to the table as he'll check in at the next dead ball. Fugate at the top. It's going to be a nice job reading the defense. Great pass to Austin Adams, and it will be no good and knocked out of bounds and into the game for the Golden Lions. Ian Alcorn, Jaden O as they replace Sula and Adams, leading 58-42.
And I really like how unselfish Garrett County was on that possession there. Passed up a lot of good shots for a better shot.
That's right.
And more often than not, Austin Adams is going to put the ball in the basket when he gets it that low.
2-3 zone for the Golden Lions. Boatley and Fugate at the top. Hunt's going to fire from the right corner. No good, as scrap for the rebound is won by Anderson Green and put up in, and runs a score 58-44 on your Urban Group scoreboard. 2:38 to go here in the third stanza. Cooper working out front, man-to-man now for the Eagles, as running that chin set, as that gets a great look for the Golden Lions, as that's a hard set to stop if ran correctly.
That's nice execution.
Garrett County, nice job now in the defensive set. Back out, long three is going to be no good, as that was Saxton Howard. Good
way to battle
by Fugate and Alcorn. As up front is Jaden Owens. He's going to attack the rim, and no good, as he continues to battle for it and will draw the foul as Hall comes out of there. Tyler Hall with his second foul on the Golden Lions here in the third quarter. Garrett County continues to lead 60-44. 2 minutes on the button here in the third quarter on your Urban Group scoreboard, as Saxton Howard brings it into front court for the Eagles. To Hunt. Make sure you know where Hunt is if you're Garrett County at all times, as he can get hot quickly, as Green is going to attack the goal, draw the foul, as he will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Eagles, as that foul's on Ian Alcorn.
I tell you, Garrett County's had really good balanced scoring. And as we get into the fourth quarter, kind of closer to the fourth quarter, we'll definitely be talking about the Hunt Insurance Player of the Game.
Green to the line where he just previously missed 2. And steps up and knocks this first one down for the Eagles, as Sula comes back into the game, this time replacing Boatley. As Green will stay at the line for one more. As Green will set. And up and in. 60-46 is your score. 1:46 to go here in the fourth quarter as Alcorn working against the LCA press now. As Cooper is going to have it back to Alcorn as he is going to settle the offense. Off to Fugate. Back to Cooper.
Garrett County being nice and patient, kind of working for a good shot.
Fugate inside as the ball gets kicked around.
Is that an assist?
Fugate. Kind of hard to have a sister yourself, but if there was, that would be one.
That's 11 points now for Fugate.
1:20 to go here in the third quarter. Garrett leads 62-46 on your Urban Group scoreboard. Hall in the deep three, no good. Green with the offensive rebound, working on Sula, no good as he gets another offensive rebound and kicks back out to Saxton Howard for three, and it is good. 62-49 on your Urban Group scoreboard. 1 minute to go as LCA trying to turn up the pressure on the goal lines. Off to Jake Noah on the right side. In and out is that three, and here comes Green for the Eagles. 1-on-3. Back to Hall, and it's up and good, and here is a timeout. Full timeout, and we'll take one too. Urban Group scoreboard reads 62-51 Garrett County. 46 seconds to go as that's a Toyota of Somerset timeout. This is Garrett County Golden Lion basketball. Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
And welcome back, folks, to the campus of Garrett County Middle School. The Garrett County Golden Lions have a 11-point lead on the visiting LCA Eagles. 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter as Jay No set to trigger it in for the Golden Lions. Off to Alcorn as he catches it at midcourt as he's going to continue to attack. Swing out to Braden Fugate as he's going to set the offense out top, guarded by Hunt. 35 seconds to go. Alcorn trying to post Ethan Cooper down low, and the ball is going to be thrown out of bounds to the Eagles of LCA, trailing 62-51, 27 seconds to go.
Scott, it kind of feels like a big possession here. I mean, LCA is really doing their best to get back in this game. If they can cut this to single digits going into the fourth quarter, it might be a big momentum boost for them.
They've sped us up, 15 seconds to go, and we haven't handled it great yet. There's a good timeout there by Garrett County. That's a really nice job defensively here as Green's going to take it at the top of the key as Sula gets the hand on the basketball. 3 seconds to go, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession is going to go to LCA. 2.7 seconds to go. This ball will be taken out underneath on baseline out of bounds. Garrett County leads Eagles 62-51 on your Urban Group scoreboard. As referee Forrest Lewis is going to trigger the ball into Green. As Green is going to throw one up to Hall as he gets one inside and is good as time expires. And at the end of 3, Garrett County continues to lead, but at a much smaller margin, 62-53 on your Urban Group scoreboard. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. This is Garrett County Golden Lion basketball on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community. and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrett County, I hate to use the word clinging to a 9-point advantage, but Garrett County has really struggled the last 2 or 3 minutes to kind of get settled as LCA has sped them up. As the starters are in for the Golden Lions, minus Ian Alcorn is out there for Adams, as that is going to be a walk out front. Turnover back to the Eagles as they trail 62-53 here, just starting the fourth quarter.
Yeah, LCA has definitely kind of picked up, tried to really kind of hurry Garrett up, pick up the tempo and the pace. Garrett County just needs to settle down, run some good offense, and kind of do what they've done, for the first 3 quarters of this game.
LCA with a long three, as that is Hagan Preston, the 5'10 sophomore, as they come out in the 2-2-1, quickly up to Jaden Noe, as the ball is going to be deflected, picked out of there by Hunt, and here comes the Eagles 2-on-2. As what a move by Preston, and no good, as the ball is going to be tied up with Ian Alcorn and Anderson Green, as Austin Adams is coming back into the game for the Lions, as he will be replacing Jay No, as Garrett County settling in a 2-3 zone. As we said, most people will on baseline out of bounds for the most part. LCA trying to spread it out. 1-4 is dribble up and throw back to America's play. Back to the top for a three, no good. Sula is able to corral the rebound.
Kind of a big possession here for Garrett
Big
County.
Possession.
We really don't need an empty possession.
Need to see the ball go through the hoop, as Fugate's going to control it at the top, as Fugate is going to have it turned over as it goes up the floor, and harm and a foul, as Saxton Howard's able to put one in at the goal, as Fugate commits the foul for the Golden Lions, as that will be the 4th team foul, the first on Fugate, as Boatley checks in for Sula. 6:56 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garrett County now leads 62-58, with fear of dropping one more here, as Howard goes to the line and connects. 3-point lead here for the Urban Group scoreboard, as Boatley ends the game, as he's going to handle the basketball down the right side, off to Cooper, back to Boatley, as Boatley is going to be blocked from behind. And here comes the Eagles up the left end, as Green is going to take one down the left side, as he's going to kiss it into the goal, as we're going to have a foul on Green away from the ball, as he shoves Cooper out of bounds. 6:37 to go here in the fourth quarter.
So I tell you, when
62-61.
When LCA applied this press, it's really kind of changed
everything.
It's kind of changed the game. So let's see how Garrett County responds.
Totally sped us up a little bit. This is good for the Golden Lions, as it's going to be a good opportunity for us to handle a little adversity, as layup is no good, as that was an opportunity for the Eagles to take their first lead of the game, as now Cooper is going to fire from 20. No good off the iron, as he'll go out on Ian Alcorn, back to the to the LCA Eagles, trailing 62-61. 6:18 to go in the fourth quarter.
Tell you what, this game's turned into be a really fun game.
It has. It's been a nice game. It's one that both teams have played well at times and played poorly at times. And so high-low action here to Hall down low, as he's able to stick one in for the first lead for the Eagles, as here comes Fugate down the left side behind the back, as he's going to be pushed a little bit out of bounds, as Alcorn has the basketball taken away, and here comes the Eagles throwing down the hill to Green for one, and the harm, as that is Austin Adams with the foul.
So LCA has outscored Garrett County 12-0 so far in the fourth quarter.
12-0 as Green goes to the line to make it 13-0, as LCA has a 3-point lead, trying to make it 4, 65-62. As as the sophomore, 6'1" sophomore, makes an old-fashioned three-point play. Garrett County now trails 4 as Cooper off to Boatley as they're going to attack Hall as he'll be blocked out of bounds. Garrett County will have it to trigger it underneath as trailing by 4, 66-62 here in the fourth quarter.
And, you know, Scott, you said this best. This is a good opportunity for Garrett County to kind of see how Garrett responds to some adversity here early in the season.
LCA falls back into that 1-2-2 where they're going to try to pressure the basketball. Fugate out top as looking to bring pressure. Down low to Sula as ball's going to be knocked out of bounds off of LCA. Good call there by referee Jordan Hogue as Garrett County will keep possession deep into the corner this time. Right in front of head coach Evan Preston for the Lady Lions as ball is going to be thrown out front as he will be fouled as that is Austin Adams. That's the 5th foul on the Eagles.
You know, good job by Austin getting up there and kind of catching that ball and kind of drawing that foul on LCA.
Braden Fugate set to trigger the ball into backcourt. Ethan Cooper working out top against Hagan Preston. Looking to take it off the right-handed dribble, gets inside. No call as he's going to corral the rebound and put it in. 4-2, 66-64 is your score. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Green deep in the corner. Going to kick it out to Hunt for a deep 3, and it is money. As that is probably the 5th or 6th 3 for Hunt on the night. As Cooper coming into front court as he's going to fire one from about 25. Coach Cooper wanting the foul. 2-3 zone out front for the Golden Lions. Now the offensive philosophy for LCA changes a little bit when you have a 5-point lead against a zone.
Yeah, they're going to be patient.
It's harder to turn them over when you're trailing, simply because they do just this. And then they're going to take an 18-footer, which is no good. Good rebound. Probably not the best shot there by LCA. Up by 5, 69-64, 4:14 to go. Garrett County now needs a bucket. As Cooper coming into front court as he's going to call for a screen from Sula. Sula with the pick and pop. As Sula's going to hand it back to Cooper. He's going to fire from 22, and it is no good. As rebound by Green. Off to Hunt, which throws it off to Hagan Preston as they're going to set the offense here. Short corner action by LCA. Trying to get into the middle. Nice job there offensively. A little high-low action. Really hard to defend. Coach Cooper asking how many timeouts he's got, and with that, he's going to take one, and that's a full. That's a Toyota of Somerset timeout. Urban Group scoreboard reads LCA 71, Garrett County 64, 3:39 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll take one, too. This is Garrett County Golden Lion basketball, Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
And welcome back, folks. 3:39 to go in this contest. Garrett County now trails by 7 to the Eagles as Boatley is going to have the ball triggered into him as they trail by the LCA Eagles. Great job that time by Boatley. Get down the lane and get a bucket. Brings Garrett County within 5 as Green is going to take one to the goal and it's going to be fouled. As that will be Austin Adams, as Austin is going to contest that one at the top as Garrett County gets a bench warning. It's probably just a little bit of frustration there. 3:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garrett County trails 71-66 as Green is going to go to the free throw line, shooting 2, checking to see if he has any blood on him. As he took, there's a crash up there. It's called a crash.
Yeah, there's a lot of physicality kind of under the basket there.
There was some physicality, as you're exactly right, as they're checking around, just making sure everybody is clean. As far as blood goes, as he will go to the line to shoot 2. His team leading 71-66. First one is good. 3:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garrett County Golden Lions had the lead majority of tonight, but the Eagles have came roaring back. The second free throw is no good. Garrett County trails 6.
There's still time. There's still time for Garrett County to kind of bounce back.
Plenty of time as Cooper gets down the lane, and that one is going to go in. As good job attacking going downhill is Cooper. 72-68 as Green takes one at the right elbow. As he's going to throw one to Saxton Howard over on the left side as they will reset. As Green puts both hands down and said, just be calm. And that calms it down for them as Hagan Preston knocks down a 3.
That's the second 3 of the fourth quarter.
68 is your score as Cooper gets down the lane and throws one's off the back iron as Howard with the rebound. Preston with the rebound. Down to Green, high off the glass, and it is good. 2:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garrett County trails by 9 on your Urban Group scoreboard, 77-68.
So Green has 8 points here in the fourth quarter for LCA.
He's a pretty potent inside player, especially for his size, as Fugate does a great job getting down the lane, drawing the foul. Going to go to the line for 2 with the clock stopped. As Fugate really came off of that screen, got low to the ground, got downhill. As he'll go to the line to try to pull the Garrett County Golden Lions 2 points closer as they trail 77-68. 2:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. As awaiting at the table is Ian Alcorn. As they are still looking for some blood, as Alcorn is going to replace Sula. As I'm not sure, I think if referee Lewis has saw something on him, saw some blood. As he was saying, you go to the trainer. The trainer's always got this little spray stuff that they spray on there if it gets on your.
And we're definitely blessed with Allie.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Allie does such a great job as an athletic trainer here.
And with that, they're going to take a Toyota of Somerset timeout is Ted Hall and the Eagles, and that will be a 30-second timeout. So we'll stay here. But, Coach, the game changed for the Golden Lions when LCA went into the full court pressure.
It really did.
They tried to pressure the Golden Lions early out of the 2-3 zone where they were going to be running 2 people at the ball handler just to get us to make some bad decisions, and we handled that very well throughout the course of the game. And then they started taking us 2-2-1, pressuring up top, and really the pressure didn't bother us as much as it sped us up, and we just didn't make great decisions.
Yeah, and Garrett County had a couple back-to-back possessions where I would consider them empty possessions.
Yes,
of kind of turning the basketball over, and the turnovers lead to points on the other end. And I will. I mean, I'll tip my hat to LCA. LCA has really come out in the second half, specifically the late third quarter and fourth quarter, and really applied a lot of game pressure on the Gold Lions.
Braden Fugate to the line for 2 for the Gold Lions. I'm sure Coach Cooper was telling them there, guys, this game is far from being out of reach, but we're going to have to take care of the ball, attack the goal. Fugate with the first one is up and good. 77-69 is your score.
Looking 12 points now for Fugate.
Looking to attack to 77-70, 2:17 to go as Golden Lions now are applying pressure of their own. See what this does to the Eagles as Boatley is guarding one-on-one with Hagan Preston as he's going to go full court as Preston trying to handle the pressure as he gets down the lane and throws one up and no good. Gets his own rebound as down low as he's going to rip it out, throw it back out front. 2 minutes to go on the clock. 77-70 is your score on your Urban Group scoreboard as Garrett County continues to trail. Lots of time being ran off the clock here by the Eagles. as Fugate is going to guard Hall out on the wing.
Yeah, LCA's in no hurry here. They know they have a 7-point lead. The Urban Group scoreboard has 1 minute and 40 seconds left. They're going to let the scoreboard be a friend.
Time and score is always what you're screaming here is time and score. Know the time, know the score, know what to do with the basketball. And as of right now, no shot clock in high school basketball. No shot has to be made, as that's going to be a foul on Boatley. As that will, I don't know if that is. That's the 7th foul on the Golden Lions. So that will send Hagan Preston to the line for 1 and the bonus. 1:27 to go here in this contest. Garrett County trails LCA Eagles 77-70 as Hagan Preston to the line. Misses the first, and we didn't get it because it was a 1-and-1. And quickly, Howard gets the rebound and sticks it back in. As that was a 1-and-1 for the Eagles, and the Golden Lions fell asleep. 79-70 is your score. 1:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. As Boatley against Green, as that's going to be a charge against Green. Good job by Ian Alcorn there, sliding in and taking the player control. Jaden O into the game for Alcorn.
Good job by Alcorn, kind of sliding over there and kind of getting that charge called, against LCA for Garrett County. Garrett County, gets possession of the ball. These possessions are almost must-score possessions.
1 minute and 3 seconds to go. Garrett County trails 79-70. Fugate out front looking at this compacted zone now for the Eagles, as off to Jaden O. Get in there, baby. He's going to be in the front iron. It's no good. Good job by Fugate to get the rebound. No good, as he's going to miss the second one, as Green will be fouled from behind by Austin Adams. Has had a couple opportunities there, just could not get it to go.
Yeah, the middle to late third quarter, the fourth quarter, man, I tell you, the ball definitely didn't bounce in Garrett County's way here. So, as we kind of near the end of this game, we do have the Whitaker Bank player of the game. So we'll have to be kind of talking with each other here and kind of picking out the Golden Line Whitaker Bank player of the game.
Green to the line for the 1-and-1 is no good and will be knocked out of bounds by Garrett County, as LCA will retain possession, leading 79-70, 43 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. As Green will inbound the basketball for his team. As this has been a good contested high school basketball game for this Saturday afternoon. As Green inbounds the ball to Saxton Howard, as he will attack the rim, no good. As here comes Boatley to Cooper, trailing by 9, 30 seconds to go. As ball will be turned over to the Eagles. And with that, 28 seconds. I assume that will be the end, as Hunt does a nice job there. Never want to see, just kind of, because they're going to try to run the clock out. 9 points. Hall with the basketball. Turned over to Garrett County as Cooper takes it on the run down the left side, as he's going to have his shot blocked. And that will be the final play of tonight's action. 5, 4, and 3. And with that, the LCA Eagles have walked into Garrett County Golden Lions and plucked out a victory. 79-70 is your score. We'll be back for the post game and Whitaker Bank player of the game.
Do we need any commercials here, Jeff? You don't keep it here. Yeah,
let's just keep it here, Coach. So 79-70 is your final. It was one of the things, a game where the Golden Lions were in charge of the game probably 75% of the time. Probably a minute and a half or so to go in the third quarter. Things kind of changed. You kind of got the feel of things changing when the tempo was changed a little bit by LCA. Lots of pressure applied. Garrett County had some empty possessions. Ball didn't go in for us as often as it had previously, and it just kind of made the game tighter. And then when the game got tighter, it seemed that LCA started making more shots and was able to finish more plays than we were, and unfortunately, it came out on the wrong end of the final score, 79-70.
Yeah, kind of a tough quarter and a half of basketball for the Gold Lions here. Let's run down the total scoring for the game. We'll name our Whitaker Bank player of the game, and we'll go enjoy our Saturday evening. How about that?
Let's do it.
So Preston for LCA had 8. Green had a big 16 points. Maggard had 3. Howard Saxton Howard had 9. Braden Howard had 7. Connor Martin had 14, and then Tyler Hall had 22. For the Golden Lions, Cooper had 25. Ian Alcorn had 7. No had 5. Austin Adams 5. Boltley had 12. Fugate 13. And Sula 3.
And it's not, and Coach, this is not all rain and thunderstorms. You know, we lost the ball game 79-70, but there was 2.5 quarters or more of really great basketball by the Garrett County Golden Lions as they played with precision in the first half. As a matter of fact, I don't have it exact, but I think we may have had as much of a 20-point lead early. So we had lots of great things going on for the Golden Lions. Was able to finish lots of plays. Defensively, we caused them fits. They turned up the pressure on us, but they started getting lots of second and third opportunities on the offensive glass, and we did not clean up those. But with that being said, I'm very pleased with how the team looked for especially 2.5 quarters.
Yeah, Jeff's best friend, Coach Cal, always says, you either win or you learn.
Yeah, that's right.
So, you hope that the Golden Lions kind of take back exactly what you said. Let's focus on the 2.5 quarters. You played really well, and then let's learn from the quarter and a half that just didn't go your way.
We saw the potential of this basketball team when they're
no
on.
Doubt. Yes,
that's
right.
for sure tonight.
And folks, I tell you, I tell you a kid that really stuck out to me, and I think really kind of, I'll be honest, I was really pleased with how aggressive and just the basketball IQ played tonight. I think Boltley is our Whitaker Bank player of the game.
Good call.
I really like the energy. I like just how in control contributed offensively and defensively.
Right.
So I think that's our Whitaker Bank player of the game.
100%. Again, we had lots of great stuff. We don't want to overshadow simply because we lost, and that hurts. We never want to lose basketball games or games in general, but this was one where lots of great stuff happened. Next Thursday night, Garrett County Golden Lions and Lady Lions are traveling over to DCA for the first district game of the year, and if this game makes us better and makes us have the ability to finish at DCA or any of our following district contests, that will be worth it. So for Caleb Gresham, Jeff Jacobs, and
Scott, let's remind everybody we'll be back here next Friday night for the ladies.
Let's go.
Well, you can't remind me. I didn't know. So next Friday night, I'll be here. Garrett County Lady Lions will be in an action against the Estill County Engineers here at 6 and 7:30. We'll take there right about 7 o'clock as Jeff Moss, Jeff Jacobs, and Caleb Gresham will bring you all the action of the Garrett County Lady Lions. And so with that, we're signing off here at Garrett County Gym. Garrett County loses tonight 79-70 to LCA Eagles. Until next time, take care of each other, and God bless America.